Hello and welcome back to the FIFA 19 DC United career mode. We're going to start this off with a big away game against Montreal Impact. It is going to be a very tough game for DC United. They are currently sitting in 10th position with 23 games played and on 19 points. They're sitting pretty low, so they are going to be fighting for the 3 points they so desperately need. But we want to try and push for the top of the table to knock New York Red Bulls off their perch. They are still 4 points in front and they have played 5 more games. Can we make them count? Let's find out. So here we go on a dusky day against Montreal Impact. We are away. Hopefully the boys can put in a good performance. We want to try and close down those points from New York Red Bulls. Let's get to the lineups. So here is a look at Montreal Impact's lineup. Bakary Sagna as right back. Very versatile player. Ignacio Piatti, Riti and Biaha. They have some very good players there, especially Tadia. We're going to be on the push constantly here. But here is a look at DC United's lineup. Pretty much a full strength first team, you would feel. There are a couple of youth on the bench. Very good team here for DC United. But let's get straight into this game against Montreal Impact away. Can DC United close down the points gap from New York Red Bulls? Hopefully they can. Acosta putting in a good tackle there. Just wasn't able to keep the ball. But here is Piatti to Piet.
Into the attacking third.
Very lucky to keep the ball there. So here they come with a quick strike. Riti. Very good effort there from the Montreal player. Swinging his body around and a right-footed strike. Very quick, intense there from Montreal. Not taking any chances against Montreal. They have some very good players. So here we go, Acosta. Can he put the ball in? Yes, he can. Wayne Rooney with a nice through ball to Acosta. Played him into space. Acosta is not going to miss the opportunity from there. The DC men working really well together there. Fantastic ball from Wayne Rooney. Swung his body around, played through to Acosta. And slotted on his right foot in the back of the net. Beating the keeper. A sweetly footed strike there. So that is the first goal in this game. And the goal goes to DC United's Acosta. Very nice from him in the 9th minute. That's his 5th goal now in the MLS. Hopefully he can keep that up.
Opened the scoring 1-0 here.
So here we go again from kickoff. A very quick goal there from DC. But we know what can happen. Players get too complacent after they're scoring the first goal. So Rodriguez ran out of position on this left-hand side. Here we go, Jada. Piatti with a good effort over. Hamid, good clearance there from the keeper. Poor pass there. Boom boom having to chase down, he just doesn't have the legs. Good header away from Cardozo. The young Portuguese defender doing his job really well to make a break and an impact on this game. Here they come down the right hand side. A poor pass down the centre there from the winger. Ball played through for Wayne Rooney, who did manage to keep himself onside. And a strike from Durkin. And it's in the back of the net from the youngster. He has been coming up in leaps and bounds. He has moments where he couldn't hit a band or with a bulldozer. And then he shows spells like this, where everything goes out for him.
Well, he took it on, didn't he?
Absolutely brilliant there. Wayne Rooney making sure he stayed onside. A nice ball played back to Durkin, and Durkin, what a strike in the top left bins of the goal. beating the keeper hands down. Very nice goal there for the DC player. So it is now 2-0 to DC United in the 31st minute.
Margin here to 2-0.
Absolutely fantastic there. The DC fans will be happy with this performance so far in the first half. Here we go with Jara on this right hand side, swinging the ball in.
Defended well.
Well out the way. This could give Montreal the chance.
Incisive pass.
Yes, it is. The pace of Bayaha.
Got to be.
What a let-off there. The Montreal Impact man rushing the shot. He had plenty of time to stop, compose himself and slot the ball in the back of the net. The pressure is getting to the other team. And there is the half-time whistle. DC United going at the break away to Montreal. 2 goals to the good. Fantastic performance from the players so far. Hopefully the form can continue and look for more goals. So here is the start of the second half. DC United have made 2 changes. Canals has come off for young Kerr. Rodriguez has come off for young Adekanye on this left hand side, and here he is. Swing the ball in, and Bakary Sagna sticking a foot out. Nice from the defender there. Nice ball swung in, and a good header. Kerr with a long pop shot. Easy, clean catch there for Bush. So here is the closed down very quickly from DC United. Looking to make the break. Can they make them pay? Areola was looking for that ball. There's too much pace on it. Very unlucky there. Sends the ball over to Durkin. Over to Mora, who's taking a long strike.
It was an easy save.
Very good effort there from the left back.
He has moved to Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, and I think that's a really good...
And a strike from Rooney. Shot across the ground. And Bush had to be quick to get down to stop that ball.
And the opposition letting them do this.
Ball switched across for Mora.
Trying to find an opening.
And a strike. And it's in the back of the net. DC United getting the 3rd goal. And it is youngster number 21, Durkin, slotting the ball in the back of the net. He is having a stormer of a game against Montreal.
Look at this again. The most venomous
Adekanye to Jara. Jara swings one in. And a powerful effort on his right peg and in the back of the net.
And here is another angle on that goal.
What a shot on his right foot, beating Bush. Really nice strike there. So that is the 2nd goal for Durkin in this game. He will be looking for his hat-trick.
One team really on their game today.
So in Montreal Impact, you can't really see them coming back from this result now.
Sharp movement.
And Durkin with the ball after DC being able to cut the ball out.
Is clearly getting ready to come on.
Wayne Rooney with a long effort. And Bush had to be quick to get his fingertips on that one from Wayne Rooney.
That's a fine shot.
What a strike on the spin. Right foot. Beautiful strike.
But he was on his toes.
Keeper only just getting his fingertips to that one.
Played in by Rooney. Great goalkeeper. Great save.
Easy clearance there. Can Durkin find that hat-trick goal? What a strike there from Kerr. Brilliant effort from the number 14. Brought out of the youth team. He has not disappointed. Very, very nice there. So 1 extra minute left of this game. You can feel it is all over. Yes, it is. That is it. The final whistle has gone. And DC United showed Montreal Impact why they are looking for a top of the table finish. 14 shots, 8 on target for DC United. Montreal Impact 2 shots, none on target. Very disappointing from Montreal's standpoint. But here we go. The man of the match is none other than DC United's Durkin with a 9.6 performance. Acosta on a 9.1. Wayne Rooney on a 9.6. All the boys played really well. The back line holding their own. Mora on a 9.5 did a nice cross in for one of the goals. Fantastic performance from the boys. So it ended up DC United 3 in Montreal Impact, or Impact Montreal, sorry, 0. So here we go. Here is a look at training. Man of the match Durkin in a training session. Mathis on 2-on race against the clock and adept defending scenarios, and the young keeper Bulker on keeper throws and 1-on-1 against the striker. Let's see how they get on. Wow, that is a very, very poor training session. 4 Ds and 1 A. That definitely needs to improve in the future. Transfer negotiations from Ajax for Paul Areola. They thought the price tag was far too high, but I stick by my guns. Areola is not a player we want to let go, but every player, does have their price. So we will be taking on Colorado in the quarter-finals of the US Open Cup. Can DC United get the win and push forward in this cup game? Yeah. So we are now going to be taking on Colorado away from home in the US Open Cup. Let's get straight into it and let's try and progress.
To the goals he scored already this season, he's already the top scorer in the league. What a match, and it's live. With this US Open Cup, which we've
so it's the US Open Cup. Colorado Rapids welcoming DC United. It's going to be a very tough test. There is a mixed DC United team. Hopefully them boys can get the result that's needed. Here is a look at the Colorado Rapids lineup. Kamara is the top goal scorer so far in this competition. We are going to have to cut him and Rubio out at all costs, and Kellen Acosta is going to be just as hard to stop. Hopefully the boys can do it. And here is a look at DC United's lineup. It is a mixed team, as you can see. Young Bulker getting another chance in between the sticks, with the backline of Mathis, Gabriel, Brilliant and Lindsay. In midfield is Amaya, and it didn't let us show the rest.
Open Cup.
Well, it is a fully rotated team. Hopefully the boys can get the job done. Boateng cutting the ball out really well, but here is Kellen Acosta.
That's his game, isn't it?
Young Lindsay doing well there to get the ball. So we throw the ball to Damascan. Ball swung in and off the post. You've got to be kidding there.
This could lead to a chance. He might be through.
Oh, DC United opened up.
A real miscue here.
What a real let-off there. Rubio missing the mark. Easy chance. And scuffs it over the goal there. What a big let-off for DC United early on in this game. So the ball over the right-hand side for Amaya. And a strike. And it's in the back of the net, would you believe it? What a strike there. The number 26, Damascan, playing in the cam. He is a striker, but we put him there for his attacking prowess, and he has definitely proven a good decision to be there. What a strike, beating the keeper from that distance.
Playing over and over again, isn't it?
Good shin roller there, just curling away from Tim Howard and in at the back of the net. Absolutely corker of a goal there. Damascan with his first goal in the US Open Cup, and it took 20 minutes for him to get it. It is DC
So the
United
first goal,
in
it's 1-0.
the lead by 1-0 against Colorado Rapids.
Now
Do
Price.
they have a reply? They are
Trying to find
quick
an
on the
opening.
counter at the
Panicking.
minute. Here is
Here's the
Rubio. Lindsay doing well, the right back, tracking all the way into the centre. Nice work from the youngster there, who we did bring in from Kansas. Mathis is trying to make the chase.
Now out on the wing.
And a very poor
Chance to get
tackle
into the
there
middle,
from
thanks
the
to
youngster.
Referee's pointed for a free kick here.
Very poor
He can't
tackle.
go for goal, but it is a dangerous situation, this, because if he gets it on the money, it's going to be
Ball
hard.
swung in and headed over by Camara.
But the ball nowhere near going into
Unlucky
the net.
from the top scorer in the
top of
US
his head, that
Open
one.
Cup. Nicely leapt. Just too much on it and he got under the ball. Oh, Adrian to Seguera for a strike from distance.
Decent effort there.
Not
And they
too
still
far
have
off
this lead, but it could
from
have been
him.
widened.
Just wonder whether that might be a turning
Great
point,
effort from the
whether it
number
might give
8.
the opposition the confidence to come back at this
Just got
side.
his laces through the shot. A very good header there.
Well, we're closing in on
flicked
the
down to
real
the
business
left-hand
end of
side.
this cup competition, and this team have got the ability to go all the way. I think. Have they got the psychology though?
Here we
Because
go,
the manager
Mathis
seems to have to go out public
flinging
and
the ball
say
in.
some rather negative things about his team.
Easily
Obviously
dealt
try and
with
get a
there by
response.
Colorado.
He's not been happy with the way that they've been
Ape
playing.
has
Feels
got
they
an
need a bit of a
injury.
kick on the
Hopefully
backside,
it
and
is
he's done
not
it with
nothing
those comments. We'll see if it
serious.
works.
We do not want to risk losing a striker.
Untidy work.
Nice cut out there from Brilliant. But constantly again giving the ball straight back to Colorado.
Building of a platform in the first half, really. I think they'd have been
So
happy to come
that
in
is the
level.
end of the first half. DC United go in with a very shaky lead indeed. Hopefully the second half can pick up. Here we go, start of the second half. DC United have made one change. Youngster Haber comes on for Seguera. Hopefully that change can make a difference.
Both sets of attacks, you know, have got the
Ape
ability
seems to have
get the
shaken
better of the
off that
defences.
knock,
Not
which
really
is
seen
very
that in the
nice
first
to
half.
see.
Maybe we will here.
Young Lindsay getting his foot out on that ball there. Ape muscled constantly here. Easily cut out from Wilson.
Completed, really.
So
They're
here
looking to
comes
make the change now
Colorado
as quickly as
quick
possible, the
on
home
the
team.
break. DC United doing well to deal with the pressure early on.
Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack.
Ape just looking for
Amaya.
opportunities.
Doing well to keep the ball.
Ball pushed through.
Shot now.
Good
Truly
strike and a
outstanding
great
save.
save from Tim Howard there. Moreno. Back to Haber with a long range effort. Was heading towards the top left of goal. Tim Howard making the save. Good from the youngster.
It's a long way out, and sometimes they can catch.
Good save
keepers
there,
by
but an
surprise,
equally
he was on
good
his toes.
shot.
Corner's taken.
So a lofted ball over the top and a hit the post again.
That's amazing defending.
How many times are DC United going to hit the post?
Pressure on another of the 90 still to play.
So did Zach. Brilliant.
Oh, he wishes
And a
he'd made
good
it harder
save
for the
from
goalkeeper, I
young
think.
Bulker in between the sticks. Colorado could have made a good chance of that had it been on target.
Can really get at the opposition here.
Oh, surely, ref, come on.
As they look to
Hopefully
make sure they
the
hold
number
their
4
lead till the
Canals
final
can
whistle.
make an impact.
You can almost sense
Here
the
we
crowd
go,
getting nervous
Adrian.
here, because this lad can be so
Swing
deadly
the ball in.
these
Can he put it in?
situations.
And the wall, Kamara, body on the line, gets the ball out. Good work from the Colorado wall there. Straight on the side of his noggin. So here we go to swing the ball in. Adrian lost one up. Oh, and young Gabriel could have got a goal there. Haber doing really well.
Read that well with the
Just
interception.
flicking the ball out the way. So Mathis to Gabriel, back
Now the
to
countdown is to
Mathis,
10 minutes left.
telling Adrian on his left hand side to make a run. Too much on that
Substitution now
ball,
for the
you would
home team.
feel. Can he get to it?
Well, they're in a
Yes,
good
he can.
position here. Very straightforward
Tim
piece of
Howard,
goalkeeping.
easy
As he
save
catches
there.
the cross.
Nobody running
Wants
in
to
the
kick it long.
box.
Acosta.
So Acosta,
Now Price.
good tackle there. And there it is, the full-time whistle goes. It was a very, very difficult game for DC United. They only just managed to scrape a 1-goal win. DC United having 10 shots, 5 on target. Colorado's 4 shots, 2 on target. Tim Howard and their defence was well on form. So having a look at this, the man of the match is DC United's Damascan, the striker who played in the cam role for his attacking prowess with an 8.4. Brilliant from him there. So DC United went to Colorado Rapids in the US Open Cup, and it's DC United 1, Colorado Rapids 0. So here is a look at the quarter-finals results. Seattle Sounders beating Portland Timbers 2-1. New York Red Bulls and Sporting Kansas City with a 2-2 draw. New York Bulls won 5-4 on penalties. Colorado Rapids 0, DC United 1. And Real Salt Lake versus New England. New England winning 1-0. Some good results there. We have a transfer offer here for Chris Durkin from Sassuolo. This is not happening. We are going to reject that offer, and we are going to be blocking every single offer that comes in for young Durkin. We are not selling him for any price. We do have a monthly scouting update from the United States. We have Donald Olsen, not good enough. Neither is Harry Haber. Donald Jackson, very disappointing, and Evan James, also very disappointing there. Let's have a look. We still have Ethan Tremblay. You know what, we will bring young Tremblay into the team. Hopefully he has a point to prove, does the young striker. So let's have a quick look at the youngster we have just brought in. Now here he is. Let's just change his number. So let's give him number 48. Okay, so let's have a look at his attributes. 3-star, height, defensive work rate, medium attacking work rate. It's kind of weird, but very good acceleration, agility, balance, and sprint speed. Not too bad. Curve 68, and finishing is 47 from the youngster. But we know that means absolutely nothing when you see the likes of Kerr and how good young Mathis is doing. 54 overall, and he is growing very, very nicely. He's the right and left back. That is the end of this episode. The first game of the next episode will be DC United versus New England in the semi-finals of the US Open Cup. Hopefully they can ease past New England and push forward in that competition. But if you did enjoy this episode, then as always, hit that like button for me, hit that subscribe button. Doing those definitely helps this channel out, and hit that notifications bell icon and you'll be notified every time a new video comes out on this channel. And until then, I'll see you in the next episode with DC United. I'll see you later.